Hello and welcome to episode 16 of SHS Today. And joining me at the news desk is Christy Riley. We have a lot of exciting news to share with you today.
Yes, indeed, Brendan. To start things off, finals are finished here at SHS. Tara and I decided to talk to some of the students and Dean Barry to see how they feel about finals being completed. Let's take a look.
Exams are over, and that is a relief to many. However, we decided to look into it more and see what goes on behind the scenes. Let's check it out.
All right, so each course, the process is pretty the same for each course. Basically, in a nutshell, each course is comprised of X amount of competencies. And teachers, when they're entering an assignment into Infinite Campus, they determine what the assignment was assessing and which competency that assessment falls into. So basically, they will obviously grade the assessment, and then when it comes down to actually putting them in the Infinite Campus, they will then actually give the assignment a name and then choose the competency that that assignment falls into, determine whether that assignment was a formative assessment or a summative assessment, and then just entering the numeric grade for each kid.
I was nervous and scared that I was going to get something wrong.
Me too, but I was pretty relaxed at the same time.
Walked around with my friends and went back to my classroom and waited for the next part of the test.
I felt confident that I had done well.
On most of my tests, I was confident. One of them, not so much.
What did you do during it?
I walked around.
I went in the lounge and I got food.
I was like, damn, glad this is over.
I would advise students to continually try to improve their final exam test-taking approach in any exam approach, and do not be afraid or hesitant to speak to your instructors, speak to your teachers, and absolutely make sure that you know exactly what you're being assessed on so you can prepare.
I was happy that the exam was over.
I was like, dang, glad this is over.
Well, that's all for today, Salem High. Have a great day.
I'm sure relieved that exams are over and grades are out. I hope everyone did well.
I hope so as well, Christy. With finals over, students are now in their quarter 3 classes. One of those classes is the FACS classes, or the Family and Consumer Science courses. Michaela and Sean decided to look at these classes and see what they entail. Let's take a look.
At Salem High School, I teach Intro to Foods, and then Healthy Cuisine, International Cuisine, and Gourmet Desserts.
I teach Clothing and Textiles, Advanced Clothing and Textiles, Human Development and Relationships, Life After Salem High School, and Interior Decorating.
I have taken Intro to Foods, International Foods, Gourmet Desserts, Clothing and Construction Design, and Interior Decorating.
This is the only FACS class I have taken. This is Intro to Foods, and it is a very good class so far, and I like it.
Life skills, we talk about apartment seeking, home buying, car buying, and car insurance, taxes, paycheck, payroll, how to look at your deductions, health insurance, life insurance, living on your own. Basic skills you're going to need as you get to be 18, 19, 20, 21.
Besides middle school FACS classes, this is the only FACS class we've taken.
Yes, the only FACS class I've taken. Right now. Yes.
In human development and relationships, we talk a lot about what's it like to be an adult, what's it like to be married, what is it like to have a strongest relationship. And there's an option in there to take the simulated babies, but you can also opt not to. But it's a way to show you, are you ready for that at this point in your life or not? And in clothing, we make pajama pants, we make designer duffel bags, and also a baby's quilt. and we learn how to run the sewing machine. In advanced clothing, they make a higher level garments, and they make it lined, and it's really enjoyable class. The kids really get a lot out of it, and it's very hands-on, and it's a lot of fun.
I took this class because I know that throughout the day I get like pretty hungry, so I'm like, I should take a facts class.
Honestly, like I heard about this class from a friend, and like I had to fill out one of my quarter things, so I decided to take it.
Yeah.
Food. The food.
In interior decorating, that counts for an art credit here at the high school, and we go over the elements and principles of design. We make little portfolios, we have clients, we kind of fend after the shows on TV so that kids are putting and competing to sell their designs to the teacher.
My favorite thing in clothing design was probably making a quilt, because the quilt is really cool and I like it. And I really liked cooking in all those classes, so.
The pizza. The pizza, yeah. I had to say this pizza that we ate in.
I think it's very important for students to learn basics of cooking skills. They're on their own. Many times when they get home from school, they're on their own. They're much more independent in their lives today, and they need basics when they go to college to make good choices and to be able to fend for themselves. And those basics will take them from past ramen noodles, for example, into some healthier choices. And students are more challenged in cooking than what they used to be. They'll make better choices if they have some basic cooking skills. They'll go past the fast food, hopefully. And students love to watch cooking shows on TV and apply those skills. And I find that in my classes, students like to be challenged in cooking.
My favorite project that we've done so far is probably the pizza.
Making the food and eating it.
I think everybody, not just a certain population, but for everybody to just make wise choices and in our selections and being aware and being informed for our lifelong health and being trained in that. It's very important, and that's an asset that we can really tap into in all foods classes, and especially in healthy cuisine.
Of this class, I loved sewing so far. I love doing seams. It's a lot of fun.
Probably the pizza that we just made now.
It's important because you want to grow up. You're at that age now where you're growing into an adult sensibly, and you want to have fun, but yet you want to learn about real life. They're all skills that can be used in your everyday life, like even how to sew on a button. No matter how simple that might seem, many people don't know how to do it using a needle and thread. And just some simple ideas that'll carry you through from your teens into your adulthood. And knowing how to, cook for yourself, knowing how to sew for yourself, knowing how to get an apartment, knowing what types of things you need to be aware of for the rest of your life.
My favorite part of this class is that you can choose who you work with and like who you sit with, so you can cooperate well with your group.
I think it's a good learning experience, learning like the basics of like
Cooking.
Yeah, cooking and stuff.
I would say if you like to eat food before lunch, take this class, especially on this block.
Yeah, if you want to become an actual chef, you got to take this class.
It's pretty easy once you get going on the sewing machine. It's an awful lot of fun. And basically all you're doing is just sewing, and that's it. It's a lot of fun.
I had no clue how to use a sewing machine, and like a day we all learned, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Be ready to have fun. Be ready to be challenged. And be ready to work hard, but especially be ready to have fun, have an open mind, and be ready to put your thoughts into the class as well.
It's enjoyable, we have a lot of fun, but we also learn, and we learn in a good way, hopefully a hands-on way that always teaches you why, and we always talk about why are you learning this? Why is it relevant to your life? What's important to you?
Those classes sure look like a lot of fun, not to mention that it is important to know in later life. I strongly suggest freshmen, sophomores, and juniors to put these courses in their schedules.
I agree, Brendan. Meanwhile, Actors Guild is putting on their latest production of Cinderella this weekend. Brendan, Devin, Brooke, and Mahee got the chance to talk to Mr. Bugeaud and some of the members to see how they like performing in the new auditorium. Let's take a look.
This week, we took a look into Actors Guild to see how the cast and crew feel about the new space. We talked to Mr. Bujold and some of the members to see how they feel.
We've been rehearsing for quite a while. I think we had auditions back in early November, and we've been rehearsing pretty steadily since.
Actors Guild's been preparing by practicing a lot. We have rehearsal this week until 7:30 at night, and we're also getting exempt from 2 of our classes to practice.
We've been rehearsing just about since we got back from winter break. So we started off with once a day, and now we're working every day till about 6 o'clock to 7:30, 8 o'clock from after school. So it's long days, but they're worth it.
Everybody is really excited to perform this. We're a week away now, and everybody is super excited because tickets are selling fast online, and we're on a brand new space, a new stage. The new Cypher Performing Arts Center is this beautiful theater. So we're all getting really excited. It's awesome.
I'm very excited. I've been waiting all year for this. So being in the new theater gives us so much new space.
I think it'll be really cool. I think there's a lot of space to see everything happening. So I'm excited to see this show and see all the actors and how they put everything together.
I'm actually really excited because the auditorium looks so awesome. It literally looks magical. I'm super pumped.
I'm in the ensemble, so I'm a singer and the dancer in the background.
I think it's gonna be good, actually. I'm in Bougie's Block 4, so we get to watch it today, the behind the scenes, so can't wait.
It's really cool to have a pit just for the band, to feel that they're really including the arts and that they feel that's a big part of the show.
When people come to the show, they can expect to see some spectacle because we have put a lot of time and energy into trying to create a really big quality production. So you're going to see some big sets, you're going to see some great singing, you're going to see some great dancing, you're going to see colorful costumes because we rented them. They're professional and the sets are professional. So you're going to see the whole shebang. It's going to be really fantastic.
The process has been really long. It's a lot of hard music. It's a lot of fun being with all your friends and working really hard on everything. And the end product is going to be really awesome to see all the work we've put in.
Cinderella opens up February 16th, Thursday, February 16th at 7 p.m. Runs Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7 p.m. and then Sunday at 2 p.m., a special matinee.
I'm going Thursday, which I think is 2 days from now.
People in the future, you can expect to see a lot of concerts, a lot more people renting out the space to use it for their own concerts and dance shows and traveling plays or whatever it might be. People can rent out the space, and you'll see a wide variety of things that students and the community members can go see. I am really relieved that we are finally in this new space. However, it's been challenging. I really haven't had a time to take a step back and breathe and really enjoy it because things have just been so crazy. You know, we had the grand opening on the 28th of January, and basically it's 2 weeks until Cinderella, and so it's been a mad dash. So I haven't really had any time to step back and kind of enjoy what the space has to offer, but it will come with time, and that's very exciting.
As you can see, everyone is really excited for the upcoming show of Cinderella in the new auditorium. Come show your Salem pride and see it on February 16th through 19th. For now, this is Brendan Dalt signing off, and back to you in the studio. I am happy to see that the kids are excited and that so many people are coming to see Cinderella. We hope they put on an amazing show.
I agree, Brendan. Video Yearbook is really going to launch into production soon. Ryan and Gianna looked into the pre-production stages of the Video Yearbook. Let's see what they found.
So this week we wanted to go into the Video Yearbook and find out more, maybe even see a preview of what's to come this year. And so that's what I did. I looked more into it this week. So let's take a look at that right now.
So the video yearbook is a long-standing tradition at Salem High School. It's been around since the early 90s when then Mr. McHugh, who retired last year, took it upon himself to produce a video yearbook, an all-encompassing video look at Salem High School. Some of the past videos have done things like The Office or award shows and things like that. It's a variety of different themes. The challenge this year is to bring what I used to do at my school that I taught at before Salem in Massachusetts, take what I used to do there for 15 years and also combine it with what Mr. McHugh developed, and I'm kind of trying to find a hybrid and change it up a little bit just to make it new and fresh and unique, but at the same time I want to make sure that I honor the tradition, because it's enough of a tradition that if you Wikipedia Salem High School, you'll see that there's a mention of the Salem High Video Yearbook in the Wikipedia about Salem High School, which is pretty, I saw that and I said, okay, well, got to step up my game. But I'm proud of what I used to do, and I'm also impressed with what Mr. McHugh and his students used to do. So the goal again this year is to do something new, something fresh, but at the same time treat the tradition of the yearbook with care to make sure that it's measures up to the standard that's been set over the past several decades. Excited about it, nervous about it. We have some new ideas. It will be different, that's for sure. It's not going to be the same old video yearbook. It's going to be my take on it. I look at it as like it's a new coach, so it's a new game plan type of thing. So I hope everybody enjoys it. I think it's going to be great. We have a few changes already that we're discussing, and we're just looking for all the seniors to get involved with it and get into some of the skits and some of the things. We have a theme picked. Kind of want to hold off on telling people what that is, but we do have an idea of what the general theme of the video will be. So look forward to that. So really looking forward to working on it and getting it going. We've been kind of doing things all year, videotaping some sporting events and other things in preparation for shooting the video that will make up the main theme of the video yearbook.
Wow, that was really insightful in this year's video yearbook. I'm really excited to see how it's going to come out. So now let's go back to the news.
I am excited to be able to work on this amazing tribute to the seniors.
I agree, Brendan. Well, that's all we got for today, Salem High. I'm Christy Riley.
And I'm Brendan Null. Have a great week, Salem High.